Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. This is about live chit chat, okay, about love and marriage, Huntsville, season 6, episode 4. Now, look, it was a post that came on last night. The whole episode was was mislabeled, so my DVR did not record it. I just finished watching it. And since I said nothing was coming on today because Housewives is not back until next Sunday, I'm like, I can do it tonight at around 8, and here we are, okay? So thank you to those who watched this live. Thank you to those who will be watching the replay later on and whatever, okay? But happy Sunday to everyone, okay? Now, couple of things we're going to get into because the episode wasn't much, so this will not be a long live at all. This will not be a 2 hours later situation, okay? This live will probably be about an hour, and that's it. This is not going to be a 2 hours later situation, okay? Because they were like, let's keep it simple, okay? Let's keep it simple and stuff, okay? But anyway, first things first, if you have not done so already, I hope y'all have already subscribed to my channel to become a whole JayBird, and okay? I hope y'all have already liked the video because liking is always the thing to do. Liking also helps YouTube share me with the world, Craig, okay? You can also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok of the talk, okay? And what else? Share it with the world, okay? Comment in the comment section because this is supposed to be a conversation between me and y'all and they and them, and whoever else is in between, okay? Now, I am here. Hi, hello to everyone. Every braids, sorry, girl, they tight this time. My hair hurt a little bit, okay? But hi, hello to everyone. Yeah. It's a great day. Okay, it's a great Sunday. Okay. Anyway, how y'all doing? How everybody doing? Your mamas, your daddies, your grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles, cousins, babies, boyfriend, whatever, girlfriend, whatever. How was everyone doing on this fine Sunday? Okay, it's the day of the sun. It's Jesus' day. Okay, you can't be around here, not being happy when it's Jesus' day. It's Sunday, the devil on the Savior. Okay, but Hi to all the people. I hope everybody has already hit that like button. Okay. It's always the thing to do. Okay. Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, my, that's my mama. Okay. Hey, what up, though? What it do? Okay, what up? What it do? Hey, hey. Okay. You see. It's a thing to be around here. Okay, I had an awesome weekend. I did. I had Friday off from work. I went and got my hair braided. I got a lot of rest. I got somebody commented on my picture when I put up. All I did Friday was went and got my hair braided and went to sleep. And somebody commented, it wasn't a bad thing. They said, "Girl, you look tired. You look exhausted." I said, "Well, damn, don't look that bad." But Friday, when I took the picture, I was tired. It was a rainy day. I had not got that much sleep. I was up late, got up early to get my hair braided. It was raining, and it was a long day on Friday. So when I took the picture on Friday, I did look exhausted. But I got all the rest this weekend, I'm saying, and things. Okay, see, I had a great weekend. I hope everybody else did too. I'm gonna have a great week. I'm gonna have a great week. I'm gonna have a great year. I am speaking it into existence. The year will be great for the year of the J, of the Lee, of the bird, of the corner, and all that stuff. Okay, but we here. Okay, we here. Yes. Thank y'all. Thank you for loving my braids. I think next time I'm gonna either get blondes or gray. Each time I go, I want to get a whole different color. This one of my fingers doing this is so sooth. I do this. Look, it's so relaxing. So a lot of times when I'm down, I just do this because it's relaxing. It's relaxing, okay? But yeah, I'm saying, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. This is definitely helping my mood since it rained all week. Look, it rained all weekend here too. Is it raining? It may be raining today. I ain't left the house yet. It rained Friday. It damn sure rained yesterday. Okay, so yeah, it's been a very dreary, rainy weekend here. And Friday, it was like raining from the moment I went to get my hair braided. It was raining even harder when I was done getting my hair braided and I stopped and got some food. I got me some smothered pork chops and some collard greens and some smothered potatoes. Ooh, not smothered, girl. Scalloped potatoes from his love soul place. It was so good. But because it was raining so bad, like the wind and the rain, it was windy. The rain was hard, hit me in the face. I didn't have my glasses on, so it was in my eye. So my eyes have been red all weekend. It's been a weekend. You know what I'm saying? But I feel relaxed. My cleaner lady came and did her thing. Okay, so it's a great day. It's a great day. It's a great day and stuff. Okay, but I'm trying to say hey to y'all before I get started. Okay, because we got a little 10 minutes. I'm saying and whatnot. We'll maybe listen to you because the episode for your TikTok love the breaks. Thank you. Yeah, I said thank you. It's exhausting. It really is. Um, the when I was thinking about getting this is the funny part, y'all. When I was thinking about getting my braids done, I think I want like this is like burgundy. This is Ariel from the Little Mermaid burgundy red hair. Okay. And I'm like, I can't wait to go and get my color hair. You know what I'm saying? And when I walked in, I already had a video of a girl who had this color hair that I wanted. So I'm like, do y'all have this color hair? Yeah, we got it, blah, blah. And so it was a girl who was getting her hair braided, but I couldn't see her hair getting braided because it was two braids, blocking or whatever. And so once I was getting my hair braided, whatever, I was sitting there, and then I have to look over, her hair was maybe one shade darker than this. I'm like, did she copy? I'm like, no, she was already getting her hair braided before I walked in. I couldn't see her. And then somebody else came in after me and they got this. I was like, what? Is everybody getting the burgundy? Is everybody getting the burgundy? Okay. We were all getting, box braids. So not these are box, these are knotless box braids, medium size. And they are, they come down to like my lower back. $250. And it took them from around 1:40 p.m. to I was done by 4, or maybe a little after 4. It was around 4. It was about like 4:30. So it took them over a little over 3 hours, because of how long they were, and they rated tight this time. Okay, but anyway, I love it. Okay. I did. I did wish Bishop Robbery. Well, now I didn't go to his page and tell him that, but I did post his picture on my page. I said, "Hey y'all should go wish Bishop Robbery a happy birthday because he been through a lot this year." I was joking. I don't want nobody going. I mean, it's his birthday, but I thought it was funny. Okay, because he kept talking about it's my birthday. It's my birthday. So we know we get it, it's your birthday. But yes, I did post a happy birthday message to Bishop Robbery on my channel. Okay, I'm in wide in the rain doing the most. It needs to stop immediately. Okay, rainy, chilly, and I don't like that. The George from a movie. Was it good? It was good. We shall see. No, I went to this place called, I think it's pronounced Lape. It's ain't it LAPE? It's LAP. I think it's pronounced Lape. Um, there's not a Motor City Soul Food by me. I don't think I've ever had Mookie's. The last time I went to, who I tried to go to one time, I don't remember. But no, I went to a place called La Paix, and they have really, really, really great food. And it's really, really, really delicious. Okay, really, 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 really good. I'm hungry now too. It's my fault. Sorry. Yes, sorry. Two weeks why I learned how to do my own back race. Look, this is the thing. The rule in my life is I don't mind paying for something as long as it is quality, as long as it's good and it's good service. I don't like paying for anything that I feel like, okay, y'all on some BS, y'all mean, y'all rude. I could have gotten braids a little bit that just wasn't as long for $200, but I mean, this is hair is included. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I felt like it's worth it. I've heard people pay way more than that, and I'm not paying more than $250. I'm not. For the most part, it was 2 braiders on my hair the whole time. The shop, was clean enough. Because it's an African shop. I'm not saying it's dirty. Not saying it's dirty. However, when I go there, I'm like, I really want to tell them how they can be better. Like, if y'all just move the kid toys out of here, like if I can see y'all mop the floor, if y'all get some, some current photos up of braid styles and not the ones that I remember from high school up on the walls. You know what I'm saying? I really be having suggestions of stuff or whatever. Like, why y'all not on Instagram? Like, why y'all not promoting y'all business on social media? But they be busy. Every time I go, they're busy. Whenever I go in there, it's always braided. They're always busy. Because I always go first thing. I don't go in the evening. They open 7 days a week from like 9 to 9. So it's not that the shop looks dirty. It doesn't. However, it's cluttered. It's cluttered. I'll say that. Okay. Anyway, y'all, we gonna look. This is not a break conversation. This is supposed to be, but I give folk time to get here. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what the knowledge from. So I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna move on to the show. Box braids are where the knot starts at the root, and it looked like somebody tied a knot. It's real thick. Knotless just means they start braiding your own hair first, so it's less tension at the root, and there's not a knot. It doesn't look thick. So knotless, in my opinion, is better if you want to have your hair in different styles, because I can easily put my hair up in a ponytail, and I don't feel like my hair or my scalp is being pulled. So if you just Google like box braids versus knotless braids, it'll show you the difference. And in my opinion, I prefer not. I would never gonna get regular box braids. I would never get any braided hairstyle and not say I want knotless cornrows, I want knotless whatever. That just means they start braiding your own hair at the root. That's all that it means. Okay. Right. Quality and time is worth it. It's worth it. Yes, $250 is a good price for the length. $375. $500. You can come here, get your hair braided, and go back home for $5. You know, Lord Jesus. Okay. In the long term, you'll save $250 up front and not have to do it on your own. Because look, I don't want to do it myself. 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 First of all, I can't braid. So let's put that on that. I can French braid, yes, but I can't braid my own hair. It's not gonna happen. My fingers ain't gonna do it. Okay. So let's get into the actual show, because it's a thing to discuss. You know what I'm saying? Also, do not forget, tomorrow is the Met Gala, which means Tuesday we will have a Met Gala fashion review. So Tuesday will strictly be all the looks from the Met Gala. That's what it will be. I don't know what I'm going to go live for tomorrow. We shall see. But Tuesday night, 9 p.m., the conversation will strictly be all the looks from the Met Gala. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Can't wait. I can't wait. Ooh. Anyway, let's get to the show. So, well, the title of my thing, Mel refuses to be in drama. Tisha wants free work from Dark Souls. Marsau admits he's wrong. Okay, plus more. This episode, to people, I'll say this as well. I am liking the show so far. I am liking the not so messiness of it all. It's a little bit of mess, a little bit of drama, but it's not so overwhelming. It's not so sickening. It's not so time consuming. It's not so energy draining. Because for me, I feel like, the last couple of seasons with all the messiness and stuff, it was very, very much so draining my energy as a reviewer. And I had time, okay? And this season, so far, with 4 episodes in, I can take it. I can take the messy little shady comments. I can take the foolishness. And it's not bad. I'm like, I ain't worried. It's fine. Let's keep going, okay? So we see the episode picks up right where the last one left off, where Stormy, Tiffany, and Kiki is fussing. Okay, they fussing. Now, I want to say this. Tisha is the one who keeps saying, we don't have to discuss this. I do not want to discuss this. I can respect Tisha trying to say, look, this shit don't even matter no more, because this whole situation was between me and Kiki. And that me and Kiki cool now. And me and Kiki has been able to move past the BS. And me and Kiki has been able to both be here in the spa, relaxing. Even if Kiki and Kimmy were having a conversation, it wasn't too heavy of a conversation. I do feel like once everybody else came in there, it got a little bit more heated. Okay, just a little bit. Okay, yeah. Keep us out the group chat. The last couple of seasons was for sure, and I've also made it my business to not pay much attention to the internet stuff. Not much. Now, if the lady, like Mel was live earlier, I may repost that. I may repost Mel's live tomorrow morning if you ought to watch. It was cool. But as far as that group chat stuff, the groups on Facebook, I'm not doing any of that. Any rumors, somebody said that Mel said, I ain't none of that. Because the more we go down the rabbit hole of who said what on social media that are fans of the show, that's anonymous stuff, it gets too heavy. It gets to be too much. It causes more confusion, and it causes the people. I don't have time. I don't. I do not want to be a part of keeping things toxic. And I don't want to have to do videos of clickbait shit that is more the fans causing drama than the cast really causing drama. I'm like, ma'am, no. I don't want it. Okay, so the fact that in this conversation of it all, I appreciated Tisha saying, like, we do not have to have this conversation, and her attempt to try to stop all this fuss that's been going on. Okay, now Stormy, no. Okay, because I felt like as she said, I'm like, Lord Jesus, because the main thing is Kiki point was Stormy said stuff too at Mel's event. So Stormy felt like, well, if you're her cousin, okay, you could have shut me, or no, you should have shut me down and told me to shut up, okay, if you had an issue with what I said. Okay, and Mel like, I can't believe they are fussing. I did not come here for this. I came to relax. Why am I here? They're fussing. It's time to go. No, ma'am. Mel like, I gotta go. We supposed to be. When Mel got up and I said, girl, I know that's right. Got up with her roll. Okay, y'all gotta go. I love you all. Yeah. Teacher, thank you for inviting me. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go. I would love to. Because I feel like production cut out a lot of the fussing. They must have been fussing for a minute because Kiki looked pissed. And Mel like, okay, I'm gonna leave. Thank you, teacher, whatever. And say I thought we were trying to be able to move forward and be better. Okay, because to me it seemed like it was real fussing between Kiki, Stormy, and Tiffany. And seeing Tisha get up like, okay, Kiki, calm down, Kiki, whatever. I'm like, they must have really been fussing. That's why Mel got from left. And Mel also was sending her on social media at that point in time during filming. She was going through custody issues with Martell. So if I don't have time to be involved in y'all messy stuff that really don't have nothing to do with me, even though, yes, it was Mel's party. Yes, Mel invited Kiki. However, this argument really had nothing to do with Mel. Because truthfully, Stormy, I think, was the one who was asking about if Marsau was being messy, posting this stuff to divert people from thinking about him cheating. So again, I'm like, it really wasn't Mel's argument at that point because they weren't even talking about Kiki being invited. They were now discussing who said what about Marsau and Tisha. And Tisha's like, we don't have to talk about this. If Tisha saying stop, okay, cool, because Tisha cool with it. Okay, but Stormy saying in response to Mel was saying we trying to come together, we trying to be better, we trying to move forward in a more positive way. I don't think this is conducive to positivity. And when Stormy said, well, no, I think we're fine. I think we're good. Okay, I think that, we should not be holding on to stuff. We should not be keeping it bottled up and putting things up under the rug. And I don't think Mel's point was even, let's brush stuff up under the rug. I think Mel's point, in my opinion, Mel's point was, we don't have to be so loud and fussing back and forth to discuss things. And I think production cut out a lot of the cussing and fussing. Okay, I don't think it was so... a great conversation, and we came to a point where we all feel like we're all great. Yes, we all love each other. It's a great day. I don't think that's what happened. Okay, I think production on us. Let's keep it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and when she said, I'm not mad. You mad? She not mad. And I'm like, are y'all ignoring the fact that Kiki's mad? Because looking around here, Stormy, you might not be mad. Tiffany looked aggravated, but Kiki for sure was aggravated because Kiki felt like, I think nothing is resolved. And I think even, because Tiffany's pregnant, well, she shouldn't be fussing. She shouldn't be fussing. And and also Tiffany was the one talking to Tisha and Mel about Kiki. So if as a pregnant woman you do not want to be engaged with the bullshit, if anyone does not want anyone coming to the pregnant person fussing and arguing, said pregnant woman should not be the one talking shit about not liking Kiki. And when Kiki brings it up, it's, oh no, she's pregnant. Tiffany's pregnant. She was pregnant when she was talking shit. That's my opinion. I'm leaving it at that. Okay. But either way I go, Mel left. They stayed. And while Tisha said, well, I think this was great. I think we kind of moved forward. I think why are y'all ignoring Kiki being upset? Y'all not looking at that? Okay. And this is the thing about Kiki. Should Kiki have been saying anything about Tisha at Mel's house? She should not. No, she should not have. However, Kiki's point isn't that she didn't say nothing. Kiki's point is y'all made it seem like I was dogging Tisha, and that is not what happened. I feel like what we seen, Kiki did not dog Tisha. She said enough to aggravate her cousin, who at that time she was pissed off with. I also feel like I would never I'm not having any conversation with anybody about my people. That's just on me. However, for this situation, based on Kiki's feeling like what Tisha told Mel and them, my purpose shit, I'm going to say something in retaliation. It is what it is. But if Tisha is good with it, I can't. Why are we still fussing about it? Why are we still fussing about it? Tisha then moved on a little bit. Kiki and Tisha has had the conversation, but we're not gonna play like Tisha was this innocent cousin, and out the blue, her good Judy friend, cousin, best friend, Kiki came out the blue. I'm like, no, they have been back and forth for years, doing shit to each other. That's how they operate. And at the end of the day, I still feel like telling somebody about my drug habit is worse than me saying, well, yeah, we talked about market or cheating, and we talked. It ain't worse to me. So I'm like, I don't care. I really don't care. And I still feel like people did make it seem like Kiki said more than what she said. They made it feel worse, which made Tisha feel like, well, you a dog girl, bye. And stop. Anyway, ain't shit resolved. Let's move on. Okay, the men meet up. Okay, the men were out here meeting up at the batting cage. Lewis is supposedly gone somewhere on a was he on? I don't know. So they're not at his place. That's some other place. Okay, and yeah, we're learning that Tisha and Kiki have had issues for years now, and that's my point. I feel like neither Tisha nor Kiki hands is clean in this. And it's easy for Tisha to try to make it feel like Kiki is a bad cousin, as if they had this great relationship, never had any issues, and then Kiki went and did something crazy and said some shit. And I just don't think that's what happened. I feel like Tisha and Kiki have had issues over the years. They're not as close as they used to be, and they're doing stuff to each other. But it can be things can go either way. I can't stand it. Don't have a pregnancy like it's so chill. And I think some people feel like, well, don't fuss with a pregnant woman. I won't start an argument with a pregnant woman. But if a pregnant woman is talking cash shit about not liking me, we gonna have the conversation. Pregnant or not, I'm not gonna approach you. I'm not gonna touch you. I won't come near you, but I will sit and fuss with you from across the room. And if you do not want to engage, then do not engage. But don't start none, won't be none. Right. This is the time when Bella Martell were in court custody. I think she probably couldn't handle anything else. And she said that on her social media, how it was team too much. And also, this is a time where I feel like Martell was saying shit on social media. I remember Mel going live saying she had not been going live and she was not responding to things that were in the blogs because she didn't have her voice. And she said, y'all will probably see because I was filming, and it'll be a scene where I won't be talking that much. When I do talk, my voice will be really, really low. So she was saying how it was a lot going on then. And, some I get people, what I'm saying, other shit be happening. Other shit. Kiki trying to deflect, and it ain't working. We see this. But what is she deflecting from? Because I feel like if she's already said, yes, I should not have had that conversation, she's not deflecting from what she did. She's saying, don't say I murdered you if I punched you. If I punched you, say I punched you. But saying I killed you is you taking it too far. That's how I, see it. Her saying, I didn't kill you. I punched you. I didn't dog you. I said we have had conversations about cheating. There's a difference. So I can see, but I don't think she's deflecting here because she's already admitted what she said and how she shouldn't have done that. So that's the, kind of how I see it. You know what I'm saying? But everybody had their point and they had their opinion and ain't nobody wrong. I'm just right. Anyway, so let's move on. To the men out here at the batting cage talking. I don't know why Martell is forever in his hoochie daddy shorts. Okay, I don't know why. None of they are dressed like people going to 3 different events. Martell looked like a child in another child's shorts. Okay, I feel like Maurice is dressed like he's finna break into my house, or like he's a SWAT team member, or a dog, a bounty hunter, worker. Okay, Marsau was dressed to be at a sports batting cage place. Okay, but I don't know why Margarita Depp M's, why Martell be dressed like that. It's weird. I'd be like, for what? Put some pants on. Anyway, so Martell brings up how, well, first of all, he was there, his phone was ringing. He's like, that's Sheree. I was like, answer the phone. The fact that he looked instead of Sheree, and then like he denied, I was like, nah, you denied Sheree call on national television. Okay. Maurice said, you sent her the voice call. What? She's like, well, I told her I was gonna hang out with y'all. So I was like, but what does she need this girl? To me, what that means is we tell each other when we filming. So that way we can call each other. So that way we can kind of be on the girl. Martell, in my opinion, at this point in time, Martell is curving Sheree. Curving her. Because it can be what it is. Okay. He got legs. And he knows how to use them. Who wears short shorts? He wears short shorts. Lord Jesus, I'm not gonna talk. Oh Lord. Anyway, it was then Maurice brings up too, how would you out here, not answering Sheree's calls? I saw you out here trying to walk me to her car. What's up with that? Now, Maurice is like, I think Maurice is trying to force Martell to admit he be on bullshit when it comes to him and how he treats Mel, and also him dating Sheree. But Martell says how, well, me and with Mel, well, she's the mother of my 4 kids. She's my ex-wife. And I'm a protector. I'm a gentleman. I'm chivalrous. I said, nigga, where? When? What? Not the person who cheated for years, saying how much of a gentleman he was, and he wanted to make sure that his ex-wife is safe. Oh, okay. Anyway, Maurice like, man, look, you are out here being triple-minded. You don't know what you want to do. And the triple is the triple. Mel, Sheree, and Coleslaw. The one who never is named. I don't know. Anyway, Marsau, like, look, man, let him date. let him play the field, and let that be that. Now, look, this is my thing. I don't have no issue with Martell dating or whatever. The issue I have is you fakely dating Sheree for a storyline. Okay? Excuse me. A part of me just don't believe him and Sheree were ever really dating. Now, you know they say right now they're not no more. They're not even following each other anymore on social media. So that's why I feel like, well, not just that reason. Just a part of it felt it. Trying to figure out how not to be messy. The moment we saw pictures of Martell and Sheree together in the blogs, and it looked like stage photos. Like, we're gonna go out here and work out gear in public or whatever. We're gonna make sure someone knows where we are, and then we're going to be photographed from afar. I was like, ma'am, no. Even when they caught Sheree walking down how does a blog catch Sheree walking down a random streets? What? They were planting stuff to get in the blogs, okay? And so that's why I felt like it was like, had Sheree and Martell just been dating secretly or whatever, and like it was real stuff, not fake stuff that was like got them caught up or whatever, maybe they were dating. Maybe, okay? But it just seemed fake. And it still does. Even though we're seeing it, it still seems fake. When they were in New York filming the Housewives reunion, and Sheree went live, and her and Martell was walking down New York, I'm like, what? People say that Lori Harvey and Damson Idris and Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan were fake. No, I feel like Lori Harvey is really out here dating men, and she just dating to see what she like. You know what I'm saying? And when it ends, it ends. But Sheree and Martell had a contract that said, until both our shows air, let's fakely date. We'll both kind of show up on each other's shows. It gives us both a storyline. We not gonna fuck, and if we do, it won't matter. And that's it. So I was like, whatever. I believe wine and long about nail lady over Martell. Come on now. No one believes it. No one. Anyway, but Martell brings up how, I had an Upscale magazine photo shoot. I'm gonna have a little event for it, and I'm going to invite Sheree. Whatever. Now I think that Upscale magazine shoot, I think Destiny was there too. I do wonder, we see that event. Will they show Destiny on the show because she was there? If they cancel any remnants of Destiny on, I'm like, man, they really can't. They really canceled her. Anyway, Martell also brings up how he feel like for the past 2 years that he was stripped of his favor because he had favor with whoever, God, Buddha, a suit maker, I don't know. He had favor, and then he lost favor, okay, because of what he was going through. Okay, so you mean when you cheated on your wife and got somebody else pregnant and then was dogging your wife on TV? You wonder how you lost favor, sir. Sir, okay. Anyway, but he said, I feel like my favor coming back because he's slowly now being able to do things without the main conversation being about him cheating and how he treated Mel. He's to a point now where people don't ask him directly about that, but you know what I'm saying, he can talk about what he has going on. There's a scheme that Todd set up. Todd set up the bullshit. Anyway, Marsau then, because at one point Maurice said, Martell said, because he wasn't favored anymore, he was going through hard times, and that's why you should not spoil your kids, because he can afford to spoil them kids. And Maurice and Marsau speak on how, their father was 27 years old with 8 kids. I say 8 at 20, but I'm like, you know what? The daddy old. People in Michigan be married, they be having a whole bunch of kids. That's what, because my, on my mom's side, on my mom's side, it was 7 of them. 7, or I think it was 7. On my bio father side, it was 6. On my dad's side, it was also Auntie Edie, Auntie Ron, Auntie Gloria, like 7. I don't remember. But back in the day, you would be married and have a whole bunch of kids. So when he said how they daddy was 27 with 8, I said, well, damn. Okay. But it's weird because I'm like my mama, like my grandparents were like that. You know what I'm saying? Not my parents. And you know what I'm saying? Like even my aunts and uncles, the only uncle we got like 30 kids. But most aunts and uncles in my family don't have like 8 and 9 kids. But like my grandparents did. You know what I'm saying? Like that generation. So I wasn't surprised, but still hearing being 27 with 8 kids, I was like, well, damn, okay. But he said how, back then, the daddy just worked a whole lot. Meaning Martell was complaining about, you know what I'm saying, not having favor, not being able for your children or whatever. Meaning he didn't have much money. And Marcel's point was our daddy was 27 or 8 kids, whatever, working all the time to pay the bills, okay? And how they did not even realize they were poor. Because they weren't really poor. They just did not have, because they just didn't have money. It's a difference between being poor, meaning like the lights is cut off, you ain't got no clothes, like y'all, they just didn't have extra money. So that wasn't like poor. Like we was like middle class. Okay. But my point is, I feel like the point was Martell was up here talking like, you know what I'm saying, he couldn't afford shit. Get a job. Do some things. Okay. Do some things around here. But Martell gonna say how y'all want more kids. I'm like, girl, you have 5 you can afford. If you have 5 kids now that you could not afford, why even speak of wanting more children? And then go say that him and Sheree have discussed having. I think you a lie. Martell ain't no way on God's earth that Martell and Sheree wanted to or discuss having more kids. You lying. And you see, grandma was number 15 and 16 kids. $23 kids. Right. Martell Martell, he want the kid he got with his bitches. That is funny. I think he loved Lil Knox. Knox is just busy as fuck. Okay. And right, Sheree don't want no more damn kids. Sheree house is too empty and bold and to want kids' fingerprints everywhere. Sheree has an adult house. That's why I said Sheree can't fool me into thinking that she was really sick. Sheree, girl, we don't believe you. Okay, and Martell, you're lying as well. Okay, you're lying. You're up here lying in hoochie daddy shorts. Anyway, we have a conversation between Marsau and the new office dude, Gino. Now, Gino is the project manager. Now, look, I know in the photo, Gino looks mad and angry. I think he's nervous on camera, because when he talks, he doesn't talk or come off as a mean, surly person. But I'm like, his facial expressions, he look mean. Like he may cut your ass out. Okay, but he isn't. He seems to be smart and thoughtful and has a lot of common sense, unlike Marsau. Okay, so they're talking about the upcoming project or whatever, and how they're both make a salary from the project. When Gino said, "Yeah, like this is like us working together. It's like we're dating." However, if you treat me how you treat Tisha, we will not get married. And it's true, because when you're working with someone, it's a partnership. So it is like dating. You want to see if this can be a long-term thing. Like what can happen? What can we do? You hear me? And Marsau, like, well, I dated Tisha for a month. And after that month, I knew that she'd be my wife, and we had been, married now for 17 years. Okay. And Marsau brings up how he liked the fact that Gino came from a big business background. Meaning Scoped is relatively a small business. It's not a big conglomerate, a big corporation. It's a small business. So Gino comes from a big business is different. And Marsau wants him to kind of bring some of his know-how to try to make his small business scope to be like a big business. Okay. And when Gino started talking, I said, he's Maurice can't think. Look, Maurice be trying to be the sensible one or whatever. I said, Gino, we like Gino. He talk with all kind of sense. Girl, I said he sounds smart, considerate. He can see myself with the bullshit. I was like, yes, let Marsau know he's an idiot. Okay. So Gino, like, well, first of all, we need to operate as if we are a big business, okay? Even something as simple as Tisha approving expense reports, okay? Because we need something like that. Like he said, big businesses has checks and balances, meaning you can't operate as if it's just me and you, a two-man team doing everything. Because if we fuck up, how do we know? If something's wrong, how do we know? There's no checks and balances. You know what I'm saying? You need sometimes a third eye, fourth, however many eyes, to be sure there are checks and balance. And that's the main thing about a big business, because everyone wants to be sure that things are the I's dotted, the T's crossed. And with small companies, sometimes things are missed because it's just one or two people. And I like the fact that he brought in Tisha. Okay. He said clients will look at us and see, oh, they do shit how the big people do shit. Okay. He said Tisha is an asset. She's really, I say, not him. And I was like, is Marsau getting mad because he's allocated for Tisha? I just wonder. Okay. Now, a part of me, what I'm going to say, wait, comments. Gino made a good point, but a part of me think that Marsau produced this thing and told Gino to talk about. Nah. Gino, Marsau was too speechless for this to have been planned. When Marsau talked with Daddy last week, and that scene he produced, and Marsau had rebuttals for everything Daddy said, that's when you know that Marsau knows what's going to talk about. Marsau had no rebuttal. He had no response. He was shocked because Gino made good points. Marsau saying how, like, you know what I'm saying, I know she don't me as a husband. I'm very open with her as a husband. However, as a businessman, she don't know stuff because I shield her from the bad stuff. Okay? Because I don't want her being worried or whatever if for a month or so, like, shit is bad. I was like, okay. I feel like this is a thing too. I feel like Marsau likes to make us feel like he and Tisha has this multi-million-dollar business or whatever. It's good. But him saying that he doesn't tell her about the bad things lets me know y'all still struggling. Regular business struggles, but y'all still have issues where some months, it may not be all the money may not be there. Now, when he said, like, I don't tell her stuff because I don't want her worrying. You know what I'm saying? This how I know for a fact Marsau did not produce this thing. One, I don't see him as a producer at all. Said, as a man, you have to let her know what's going on, absorb how she reacts and how she feels, or whatever, and calm the ship. Marsau never feels like that's his job. And when was talking, each time he said something, Marsau just looked like he didn't have rebuttals. He couldn't reply because he could not argue Gino's point, because you're saying as the man you protect her from the bad stuff so she don't know the shit. He was like, that's stupid, because You as the man should be able to be honest with her, for one. Take in how she feel as the man of it all, but then calm her down to let her know y'all good. You know what I'm saying? You should absorb her feelings as the man of it all. Okay. He was like, how she reacts is how she reacts. But you have to face it. Let her know y'all will be okay. Okay. He was like, I wish I didn't do I wish with my ex-wife, because he's divorced, that I did not put her in a box, as it was, you do this because you're a woman, and I'm gonna do this because I'm a man. Okay. Because there was old school shit and now they divorced. So as he's talking, I'm like, Marsau ain't saying shit. Like, wow. Because it's the same shit that Tisha, it's the same stuff people in general happen to them. It's just coming from a man. Marsau sometimes need to hear things from men that he feel like is worthy of talking to him. Anyone who he feel like thinks they know more than him, he don't really listen. But if he think, well, he just talking to me and it just happened, like, because Gino don't seem like a threat. He don't seem like Dr. Frank, like a doctor, I know it all. He just talking. Marsau was able to take it in and say, well, damn, I can't believe this shit. This whole time, I've been tripping. And when Gino then said, like, my dad told us he raised wolves, not sheep. And you raise wolves to be able to go out, hunt, gather, and take care of shit. And if you don't raise somebody, if you don't show somebody how to be a wolf, they are a sheep. I said, Lord Jesus. And he like, you up here sheltering Tisha, you're making her a sheep. But he said, if something happened to you, he said, if you get hit by a bus, she's not prepared for life. I said, Lord Jesus. It's true. It's true in general. Even for parents, for spouses, whatever. If you don't prepare someone to be self-sufficient without you, they will sink when you're gone. Even as far as if you don't prepare your child to live without you, if you don't make them self-sufficient, if you die, they could die too. I said before my dad passed away in 2015, I said, I swear to God, y'all, maybe a week or two before, maybe a month or so, we were I was at the house, and I said, if I'm like, if one of y'all was to die, I would not be able to survive. Like, I can't survive that shit. And when my dad died, I'm like, well, damn, my parents built me up to be strong enough to withstand losing a parent. Where some people are so dependent upon their parent, they can't function without them. And Marsau feeling like, well, I shelter. If this is the thing too, back to them. Y'all are in businesses. Tisha's supposed to be an entrepreneuring, self-sufficient businesswoman. And if you shelter her from all the hardships that happen in business, if you get hit by a bus, as Gino said, she will not be able to handle shit because you have sheltered her from what really happens. I was like, Gino was a goddamn genius. Because it made Marsau say, well, damn, shit. That's not true. Mel is fine because Mel was already doing shit. Mel and Martell were actually partners. That's why Mel is okay. Tisha don't know a lot. Tisha would need help from someone like Mel. The reason I feel like Mel was able to be good after her divorce, after losing Martell, he didn't die, but still, it's because she was already doing shit on her own. Whereas Tisha don't know everything. Tisha still believes and relies on Marsau to handle shit. Tisha did not know that he was hiring somebody who took her desk. So she would eventually be okay, yes. However, she would probably have more pitfalls if she's not familiar with, because this is their business. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference between. Oh, thank you, Keisha, for the cash app, girl. Thank you, girl. Thank you for the cash app. I thought I saw her name in somewhere. But that's the difference in working with somebody who do all the stuff that you don't know what's going on, and then they gone, and you're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? What's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? That's the difference in my opinion. Hey, girl. And Tisha still don't know stuff now. The fact that Gina was up here trying to tell Marsau, you should include her in what she don't know, because if something happens to you, she won't be ready for it, because you've helped her be a fucking sheep. And we see that by something that happened later on, okay? And again, too much protection create sheep. We have that conversation about my nephew DJ. DJ went and got his hair twisted, and his hair getting done costs some money. And my mama was like, I'm a probably pay, for his. I'm like, Mama, no. Like I said, he need to become, old enough. He's old enough now. He's 17, my nephew. I said he's old enough. We need to allow him to do stuff, because once he's in college, like we won't be there, on a, like I can't draft him when he's in college and give him money. You know what I'm saying? I can send him whatever. But I'm like, you have to want to be sure that the people in your life can handle things when you ain't there to help. You know what I'm saying? So again, we ain't around here making cheap. And Marsau was speechless, because Gino made all the sense. I was like, well, Gino, you may look mean, but you not. I think he was nervous because his face was just, a little bit nervous. Okay. We then see a scene with Tisha, Kimmy, and Mel. So Kimmy set up a little meeting, a little get together, okay, between the three of them at her office. Now Kimmy was first, because Tisha was there first. She first showed, first of all, we've been an hour. It's hard. First of all, y'all be letting me just talk and talk and talk, and I ain't realized it's been a goddamn hour. Okay, please take one last second, y'all, and like the video. Because y'all know liking is the thing to do. Okay. Anyway, there was a little meeting, okay, between the three women of the cast, okay. The three comeback group originates us, okay. So when Kimmy got Tisha there first, and she showed Tisha a room that it seemed like Maurice be doing a podcast from. She said, but he ain't doing that much, okay. He ain't doing that much. So maybe you can use this space, because your husband took your office from you. I say the fact that Marsau really took her office and she don't have one, and Kimmy out here trying to get a girl from space. I was like, girl, I can't, girl. Anyway, so they discussed the argument at the spot a little bit. This is just Kimmy and Tisha first, because Mel wasn't there yet. And then when Tisha says how Kiki was upset, she was up and fussing with Tiffany, whatever, and didn't care that Tiffany was pregnant. And when Kimmy said, well, Tiffany didn't care either. I feel like, again, that little bit of let me toss my cousin up under the bus, because my cousin don't care and will probably fight a pregnant woman. And I was like, again, that's the little twins of Kiki and Tisha always tit-tatting each other. And I like the fact that Kimmy said, well, no, Tiffany didn't care either. It wasn't just Kiki. wasn't. And again, you being pregnant does not mean I can't fuck with you. If you don't want to engage, then don't engage. Don't engage. Okay. Anyway, but then Kimmy bring up how she liked how the spa day was, cool or whatever. They was all able to be like there. It seemed like it was a step in the right direction. Okay. And then we see Mel comes in. Now I don't know if Tisha knew or not, but whatever. So Mel, like I appreciate Kimmy for setting this up and everything, because hopefully everybody meet her and Kimmy, I'm gonna meet her and Tisha can move forward in a more positive space. 4 months, because 4 months ago I was a dark and evil soul. Then this is the thing I also feel. The reunion tape 4 months ago from there, and Mel was saying I had a dark and evil soul per Tisha. Then I guess now I don't know how long it takes for a dark and evil soul to like go away, but I guess I don't have one no more. I say, girl, come on, shade. Because Tisha be putting 20 on 10. Saying she's evil. She's a devil incarnate. Like, Mel has a dark soul, but you around here, you sit with the devil. I look, people who I feel are dark, evil, negative, I don't hang out with them. You can't be around me. We can't work together. No ma'am, no sir. And anyone who feel like I am anything except a good person, I can't fuck with you. So the fact that Tisha around here in the same room with the dark soul, I'm like, I have a dark soul, but you sitting right across from me. You ain't wearing no cross, you ain't got no holy oil, nothing. But I have a dark soul. Again, Tisha be putting 20. Tisha don't have to like Mel. Tisha don't have to like how Mel move and she whatever. Look at that. But you say that someone has a dark soul, but you still sit around there with them as if they're just pleasant. Just sipping your water, eating cheese and crackers. I ain't breaking bread with no goddamn evil person. None. Not gonna happen. Unless we have a conversation on camera and you admit that, you know what, I was just mad. I don't think you have a dark soul. I don't think we not friends. But I don't think you're evil. I don't think you have a dark soul. We would have to have some kind of conversation about the dark soul comment before we sat around here and had any kind of breaking bread. No, not on my watch. No, ma'am. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. It wouldn't happen. Not today, not ever. Okay? I don't want to be in the same room, the same building, the same complex, and you sitting right across from somebody evil? Drinking the same water as an evil person? Man, what? But again, Tisha be putting 20 on 10. Anyway, so they're having a conversation about just how things moving forward, how to keep the collective together, keep them intact. Because again, no matter what, the key people are the starting six. Mel, Martell, Kimmy, Maurice, Tisha, Marsau. So, no. I know Carlos went down there for a meeting. However, my request would have been me and Tisha, we would have had to have a on-camera conversation about that. Like, I know they had the meeting and they had to discuss, before. I fully get that. However, there would have had to been some kind of on-camera conversation about the reunion and what you said to me about me having the dark soul and us moving forward. Period. I'm just saying. That's just something. What had to happen. every day. Anyway, but again, they want to, the core group of 6, they need to be on the show for it to work. And saying, and Kimmy was like, we need to kind of be intact because there are things that we want to do still for the community. You know what I'm saying? And so I think this can be a starting point, meaning us sitting here together in this room is a starting to get back to being cordial, being able to do stuff together, and just see how far it can go. Okay? So they've been talking about how, each person communicates differently. And Mel, like, I think, what I'm saying, I want to have a get together, like a tea party, and we can bring someone in to have a conversation with us and discuss, different communication styles, okay, and how we can respectfully communicate. Because I think the point was at the spot thing, I think Mel point was y'all was really fussing, and there's ways that we can talk without someone getting irate, belligerent, cussing, fussing, and all that shit. Let's learn how to have a conversation that's constructive. Okay? And both Tisha and Kimmy both, that's a great idea, Mel. That I think would be great. I think everyone, it will be with everyone. Now, why? This is what I'm going to say, okay? Because we know the tea party is where Stormy brought her mama. Now, and because I don't, we haven't seen a full scene. I'm like, who else mama was there? Because if Stormy mama was there, that means Wanda need to be there. Male mama, if male mama there, cool. If Stormy mama is the only mother there, that's weird to me. And I can't remember the scene to see if there were other mothers present. Because truth be told, her mama don't need to be there. Anyway, they both think it's a great idea. So they're gonna have this little meeting at the tea party thing, and they think it's gonna be what's gonna be, okay. And so fine. Okay, fine. Now we then see a scene with Marsau and Tisha at the house. Okay. Now, first of all, I never like when they do scenes in a room. I just feel like it's no tea, no shade. I feel like they room too small, and every time I see them film in it, I always think that room's so small. It's just so small. Okay, his feet ashy, and I don't, because my feet ashy right now, but I'm at home, but I would not have my feet on camera. Okay. Anyway, they round there talking or whatever. Now they was first discussing the black business expo. I was bored. Okay. But Marsau gets on the conversation he had with Gino. Okay, how I shield you from some of the things that are bad about business. You know what I'm saying? Because before you were working with me, I had to. Now we're working together, and I'm still doing things how I did things when we were not working together. Okay, that I'm trying to be the protector. You know what I'm saying? But this fool, I think I made you a sheep. I say not. He said, if I'm the shepherd, then you the sheep. I said, not, sir. Leave her alone, okay? And she's like, what happened? He like, look, we're in business together now, whatever. And so I can't keep doing things that way. I thought I was doing things the right way, but I realized I was making you more weak. You know what I'm saying? I realized I'm not being a good teammate. And Tisha, like, oh my God. This is so great. It's so amazing because all this time I've been saying this, and now you get it. You learning. I'm so happy I did not give up because this is better. I'm like, man, he just says he ain't even did shit. He hasn't even told you stuff. And I'm like, I mean, when you have been fussing about something for a long time and your husband comes to you and he says exactly what you've been saying for years, that is a happy moment. It is. However, because you know how your husband is, I need you to show me that you're gonna be different. You know, I need you to show me you will be different because you always say you're gonna be better and you never do. And I just need you to just be there for me and teach me some stuff. And when she then said, "See, Gino is the new Dr. Francis," I say, first of all, Gino is not the new Dr. Francis. Dr. Francis was saying the same shit. He just did not listen. That to me shows your husband is a Neanderthal. Okay. Anyway, but they hug or whatever, and I'm like, I mean, if she like it, I love it. However, Marsau be saying shit and don't really be meaning it, so it is what it is. I'm gonna leave that be. I forgot, y'all. We had new looks. I forgot. Before we get to the last scene of the meeting, we had a couple of new looks from the people. Okay, Tisha got her some braids too. I like this look from Tisha and Marsau. Okay, Marsau will still forever be Mega Mad, an evil, a super villain. Okay, however, they both look good here. The color looks great. I love her hair. I love her again. Her simple makeup look gorgeous. Okay, I like how his shirt matches her dress. Even his suit, which is brown, is great. Okay, melanin out here popping. You hear me? Popping. Again, when Tisha is doing Tisha, she looks the best. When Tisha trying to be somebody else and she allows folks to convince her to do other things, is when she looks different. And when Tisha is just Tisha and she's her gorgeous self, I love it. I love it. They both look so great. They look like a happy couple. You would never know that we can't stand that man. You would never know he's a whole just Neanderthal, misogynistic, sexist, bald-headed man. You'll never know. Okay? Either way it go, they both look good. I look fly. I look good. Okay, also looking good in my opinion, we have Kimmy and Maurice. Now, I don't fully love the jacket on Maurice because it's supposed to be like a light brown, but it also looks gold. I would have liked it more if his suit color was brown and the shirt he had on was that brown, light brown color. That's because the suit jacket looks stupid like this. He should have worn a shirt that color and a jacket the color of his shirt. That would have been better to me. Even though I still like it, that's just a little tweak I would have done. I love Kimmy's outfit. We saw it before. I love her hair and her makeup too. I love how he looks at her. You know what I'm saying? I like them as a couple. Maurice is less and less asshole as we've seen the past like 2 seasons or whatever. So he's cool with me. But again, the tweak I would have done would have just switched the color of the jacket to be the color of his shirt, and the brown shirt should have been the jacket. The shirt popping should have been that light color. That would have been amazingly better. Okay. But I love them as a couple and it's cute. Okay. Now Martell had a suit on. Okay. It don't look too tight. Martell be looking sad sometimes. This sad and destitute. There's nothing to do in life. But it's nice. It's a nice suit. You know what I'm saying? He got socks on. We not seeing ankles and leg. He ain't got no, he ain't showing no thighs or whatever. It's cute. I like it. It's fine. It's a nice little color. We're gonna leave it at that. Now, Marsau had another suit as well. I was like, why is his cuffs so thick? The cuff of that shirt is so thick, it makes him, it's like a weird Men in Black suit And I'm like, did you fight aliens? I don't know. It's a little bit weird to me. It's a little bit weird, okay? Because I'm like, is the suit jacket arm not long enough? It was just weird. Did your arm shrink? I don't know. Anyway, but those were the couple of looks that were different. Now, there was a meeting of the minds, okay? They called, Tisha and Marsau called the other four together to have this Black Business Expo meeting, also known as Comeback Group. Tisha and Marsau ain't fooling me. Not at all. The expo. And I'm like, Tisha kept because I talk so fast. So sometimes I talk slower and I try to very much so pronounce my words slowly. I break them up. But Tisha not saying expo right kept making me laugh. I'm leave that be. However, they want to get everybody together to participate in this idea that Tisha came up with. Okay, so Mel, Martell, Maurice, and Kimmy all meet up with Tisha and Marsau at this space or whatever to discuss the Black Business Expo. Okay, now Martell gonna say, even though me and Mel are going through court right now, I'm gonna be professional. It doesn't mean Martell, shut up. Shut up. Because he always makes it seem as if he will be the responsible, respectful one when he is the cause of all the bullshit. And when Tisha asked Mel, "Man, you going on today? You look so good." Mel said, "No, it's happiness. It's happiness, okay? I look good because I'm happy. It ain't got nothing to do with me having a date later. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay. Now, Tisha then say, how this she breaks down what the event gonna be. Okay, how she would want everybody to come either speak on a panel or put on a presentation in regard to their actual business, because each of them all do different things. You know what I'm saying? Each of them are doing some different business, endeavor that they could discuss at the expo. Okay, and they would want them to give like insight and the good, the bads, the ups, the downs, how they got this and that or whatever. Cool. You want to have folk come to get advice and be told how they got this and that. Cool. Now, when Marsau then said, this is not a comeback group. Okay, because that was like, it was not something. This is not something that we all came up with. Okay, this is something that me and Tisha came up with that we want to do. You know what I'm saying? And usually the comeback group just talks about stuff. Okay, and that's it. And the whole time, Tisha and Marsau is talking about stuff, and Kimmy and the rest of the folk is like, what are we here for? What is this? What? Okay, yay! Okay, what? It was a president. Okay, whatever. They were confused. I was too. So they sit down and talk, and Tisha's like, "What do y'all think about it? What do y'all think?" And Kimmy said, "Well, I mean, it depends on what's the objective of the event. When you just did a whole PowerPoint presentation about an event, and someone say, well, what's the objective? That lets me know you just put on a slideshow of bullshit. You put up some pictures, some words. It was a dictionary salad, okay? And nothing was really explained about what the point was on this expo. What's the objective? What's the objective? Okay, is it y'all event and we just showing up and participating? Like the fact that none of that was explained, and I'm like, what was the presentation? What did Tisha talk about? Because to me, that should have been answered in the beginning of this. The point of this is to raise awareness for upcoming business professionals to know what we went through to get our business, and we hope by doing that that they invest in us and we invest in them and we get whatever. Or the point is to get some sponsorships to come around here and pay us to be at the Black Business Expo because it will be on the show, so it gives them exposure, and that way we can understand what was the point of the Black Business Expo. So I was like, the fact that Tisha never explained that was crazy to me. And then so Kimmy like, what's the is it y'all event? And I don't get. Tisha's response was, well, the vision came to me and I wanted to present it to y'all. I said, that don't answer the question. The question was, what is the objective of this event? Is it y'all event and we just participated? You say the vision came to me and I wanted to present it to y'all, but you didn't present it to us. We don't know what the fuck you're talking about. We're confused, okay? And Kimmy's like, this sound like they just repurposed the comeback group and they trying to sell it back to us as if we stupid. Like, this is not a new idea for us to hold some kind of event to show our business. Like, it's the same shit. I ain't stupid. I'm like, Kimmy, girl, I'm the same way. And Kimmy said, oh, is it a group event? Because it looked like it's y'all event by the PowerPoint presentation. Is it just y'all shit? And Tisha said, well, I would love for us to work together, okay? But I wanted to kickstart it first. I was like, again, you're responding to my question with vague responses that does not answer my question on what the purpose of you bringing us here was for. Because if the purpose was, yes, we want y'all to partner with us to do this, the fact that Tisha could not answer that question. The reason why I said if Marsau died tomorrow, she would need help to do shit because she can't do this right. And she then said that we could take this to the States. We don't have to always be the speakers or whatever each time. I'm like, take it where? Take what? To where? What are we taking somewhere else? Where? Where is it going? Where? Let me know. Okay. And she then said, but it came to me and wait. Oh, no. It came to me because you through the comeback group, we would talk about stuff and not do stuff. And I wanted to execute. Okay, I want to execute. And so I said, I'm gonna bring it and I'm gonna execute. Execute what? Because you brought an idea to people and not an actual plan. It's like me saying, y'all, I want to have a YouTube channel. Okay, for what? Well, to have a YouTube channel. Right, but to do what? Well, to talk. Okay, but to talk about what? If you don't have a plan on what to do with what you want to do, you're not doing shit. Tisha wants to have a YouTube channel and don't know why. That's what it was. Okay, so Mel like, okay, I think it's great. That's a great idea. Okay, cool. So what's the budget for the speakers and the panelists? When Tisha said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Bitch, what? What do you mean?" I was like, "You don't know what she mean?" Like, the question was, "What is your budget for the speakers and the people on the panel?" And your response was, "What do you mean? What?" And Mel said, "Well, how much and how are you gonna pay people?" Like, oh, I wasn't. So, yeah, I wasn't going to charge anyone to come. It was gonna be a free event, okay, and so I wasn't going to pay anyone either. I was like, "Bitch, what?" So, is it charity? You, is it charity? So, am I volunteering for charity? Okay. Mel said, "Well, okay." Martell then whispered to Marsau, not too low. He whispered to Marsau, ask Mel what's her fee. And Mel said, don't ask me nothing. Okay, I would send a private email. My team would send them and let them know. Because here's the thing. When you hold an event and you are expecting people to come work the event, typically there's some kind of incentive for them to do so. If you are just asking everyone to do something and no one is getting paid, not even you, what's the point of it? And Kimmy said, well, what's the marketing plan? Like, how you gonna market? Meaning, how will you even get people to come to, because we don't know what it's gonna be, okay? But how are you gonna get people to get there? Like, what's the marketing gonna be? And Marsau said, "Oh well, we was gonna use our platform, both professional and in private, okay. And hopefully y'all will too." And Mel said, "Well, how much will y'all pay to post?" Tisha said, "Well, we're not gonna pay for people to post. I'm not trying to pay out, girl. So you want me to use my platform to promote your event? You want me to work and be at your event as a speaker, but you don't want to pay me to be there or pay to use my social media?" I said, dumber than a box of rocks. Because you said this, you had this idea, you thought it up, you did a whole presentation, but not near time as a businesswoman did you think you might have to spend money to put it on, to pay people to participate. And when Mel said, well, okay, if you don't want to pay, if you don't want to spend an arm and a leg, that's why you get sponsorships, because people want to sponsor your events. Y'all are on a nationally syndicated TV show. Y'all have hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people on your social medias. People would want to sponsor the event to be included in it. And Mel said, I'm not working for free. Okay, even if me and Tisha is back being cool, not cool, cordial, I'm not working for free. I'm not either. Because this isn't somebody who Mel is cool with asking stuff. Even Kimmy asking the good questions. Like, what's your marketing? Like, what's that going to be? Like, the fact that y'all had no idea that you expected them to just participate and promote y'all shit. It's stupid. So it was like you have an idea that had no point. And so Tisha, well, this is why we had the meeting. The meeting was because y'all brought up some great points. So this was a great meeting. And Kim was like, is the meeting over? Like, are we done? Like, I don't think we have any answers. Like, I don't think we're done. Like, I don't think we even discussed like who, like what, and if we not really involved, like, do we have to have more meetings? Like, I don't. It was so. Kim, like, well, wait, but what's going on? Because Marsau was like pulling out wine to toast, champagne to toast, and I'm like, what the girl? And Kimmy like, I'm confused. Like, are we helping? Are we doing certain things? Like, what is your vision exactly? Well, I'm not taking ownership of the event. I'm like, Tisha, you came up with the event. How can you not take ownership of your brainchild? Because Kimmy directly said, are we helping y'all? Are we doing certain things for y'all? Like, what was your vision? What was your vision for this? And Tisha's response was, I'm not taking ownership of the event. And then Marsau then said, you can be involved as much or as little as you want. I say, no, what? That don't make no sense. And when Kimmy said, but like, we need more detail. Like if you get a sponsorship that pays $100,000, is that just for you and Marsau, or like do we split it? But that's true, because we need to know what the details of this is. And they was like, They had no. I'm like, y'all not gonna scam me. No, 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 no. This is a scam if I ever saw one. Tell these people we need their help. We're not gonna pay them to do the event. We won't pay them to post either. However, just be around now. Okay. And we plan to no, no, no. That's stupid. So that to me proves Tisha is stupid. Because it's one thing to have a business idea. You can't then bring that to the table without the thinking and discussing the money that comes along with it. Either what you have to pay people or what it will cost to put on the event. And it doesn't mean that you're trying to, get over and make a whole. But I'm like, she has no idea what she want to do. Just come to a place and discuss business, and it's the business expo. And to me, Mel and Kimmy were asking all the right questions because they are thinking business minded. And Tisha like, well, this is, I just want to have the event. It can be helpful. I'm not gonna pay nobody. I'm not gonna charge. Even to have an event, you don't charge entry. It's stupid. Any event you have where you're on a nationally syndicated show, you have multiple people who have a business and they're giving out good information, you should at least charge $25, for entry. Period. Because business people will pay. I'm not saying charge $100. I ain't saying that. But if you can't sell people to come to a business expo and get other people in business, hell, get Destiny. Ooh, I don't know if her shop is open, but I'm just saying, like, it just sounded dumb. It sounded dumb, and Mel was on her live or whatever, and and Mel was saying how she would advocate for anybody having an event or anyone being asked to be at an event. Ask them for what they paying. Know your worth. And if somebody can't afford to pay you and it's not a good business decision to do it, then don't do it. Or do it for free and be like, whatever. But I think Mel's point was, and Kimmy as well, we all are at a point in our career where free events, no. They may do interviews for free, because that's promotion for the show or whatever. But going to a speaking event and all that shit is different. I was like, Lord Jesus Christ, they just stupid. I can't wait to see how Tisha clown her ass out of this muck next episode. Because girl, I was like, I need Tisha to put up that presentation on IG. I put it up. What did you say? What was on it? Because all the questions that were asked seem like you didn't do shit at all. Because yesterday's price is not today's price. Okay. Anyway, y'all, that was the whole episode. Okay. I told y'all, this proves Tisha is a bit dumb. And not because she's, dumb, but because you said I had a presentation, it was my brainchild, I had a vision, but you can't tell anybody what you planned money-wise. You can't really explain what the event is and what it would be. And so you sound stupid. Okay. Anyway, y'all, I hope y'all have done a couple things. I hope that y'all have already liked the video. I hope that y'all have already subscribed to my channel. Okay. I will be live. Don't forget, tomorrow Met Gala, y'all. I'm telling y'all now, come around here on Tuesday for the Met Gala Fashion Extravaganza to discuss everything Met Gala Fashion. Okay, I don't know what I'll blast about tomorrow night, but it'll be something. Okay, maybe we'll do a gossip chat tomorrow. Ethan, okay? But y'all have a great night. We had a great time today. I hope and pray y'all all have a good evening. Y'all are all safe. You are loved. You know that's okay. I will see y'all later. Again, don't forget to like the video, comment in the comment section if y'all are watching. Share the video, please. Like the video, like the video. But I gotta go. I love you all. Bye.